Hi Cancer, this is your January 16th through January 22nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Wands clarified by Death. We have the Ace of Cups in the potential outcome. We have the 10 of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Gemini. I usually go with a King or a Queen if one shows up, but we got both of them on the table. The King of Wands, I believe that's the person coming into your life, and you're the Queen of Cups right next to the deck. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. Here's the deal about this King of Wands. Right? They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with fire in their chart, or perhaps this is somebody who is easy to get up and go. They could be a leader in their community or leader at work. They could be somebody who is just, a passionate individual. They are clarified by the Page of Pentacles, right? That's the initial offer they're coming in with. What I really like about them is that they are a fire sign, probably, or somebody with fire in their chart, or somebody who is very enthusiastic, but at the same time they're clarified by the Page of Pentacles, right? And we also have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So they're coming in with serious intentions, long-term intentions. Say they do love you. The Ace of Cups in the middle, this is love, genuine, authentic love. So it's like this person is a jack of all trades, right? I also think this is somebody who is very patient because of your situation. Okay, and here's your situation, and this is where you will most likely know whether this is applicable to you or not, whether this is your story or not. Right next to the King of Wands, we have the 9 of Wands clarified by Death. I think that's the 9 of Wands. I think that's your energy. The 9 of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who doesn't trust the person they're dealing with, somebody who is a little bit suspicious, somebody who is skeptical. Perhaps for some of you, you just recently got out of a marriage, or you just recently broke up with somebody and you're still hurting, and that's why you don't trust new people coming into your life. For some of you, you could have gone through some kind of a negative experience in your life. Perhaps something not so good happened to you, and that's why you're like, I don't think this is a good time for me to get into relationships, right? The good news is that that 9 of Wands is clarified by Death. Death could have been Scorpio you were dealing with. Death could have been some kind of an ending that you just went through prior to this King of Wands showing up in your life. Or Death simply means that the 9 of Wands energy is going to come to an end, because you will realize this person is not here to hurt you, to take advantage of you. Quite the opposite. They're here to love you, cherish you, and they're serious about you. Or, you'll just warm up to this person. They will grow on you. If your initial reaction towards this person, I'm not so sure, they will grow on you. Or they will simply melt your heart, right? I think this person will turn things around for you. Whereas your initial reaction is the 9 of Wands, eventually it will transition into you opening up to this person, you giving this person a green light. All right, I hope that makes sense. Again, they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles, and then it will very quickly upgrade to the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most stable, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long-term and money. All right, and don't forget about that Ace of Cups in the middle. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. All right, in the potential outcome, we have the 10 of Pentacles with the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. Like I said earlier, you're the Queen of Cups, right? And I always like when a King and a Queen show up in the same reading, even if they're not suited. That means both of you are, mature individuals. You could be 25, 45, 55, Doesn't matter. That means you're vibing on a very similar level, the king and the queen level. So we also have that Ten of Pentacles in there, and the Lovers. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice. Alright, so if you do make this choice to give this person a chance, I think something amazing is gonna happen. The Lovers also, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. The Ten of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, is a card of a commitment or marriage. And I really like the fact that this particular commitment and marriage card showed up. We got multiple marriage cards in the tarot deck, but this makes sense, right? Because they're coming in with the Page of Pentacles. Then we also have the progression to the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate end game for the two of you. It's a card of a rock solid commitment or marriage. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, and all that good stuff. Alright, so yeah, this, like I said earlier, I think I mentioned it, this is somebody who is very, very patient and understanding. I don't know what happened to you and why you're not so welcoming this person in the beginning with that Nine of Wands, but I think this person will, like I said earlier, either grow on you, or they will melt your heart, they will gain and earn your trust, and after that it's smooth sailing towards a commitment. Really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, it feels like you are either coming out of your hibernation. Perhaps you needed a couple of weeks off after the December and New Year's craziness, right? And you're going to get active again this week, or you are going to a party, or you're traveling together this week. Alright, so yeah, we got the Four of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords. So the Four of Swords, this is you, both of you perhaps literally taking a break, I think, right? Doing nothing, or just staying home watching movies. The Two of Swords could be a card of, this card could just simply be like no more laying down, no more being a couch potato. Or perhaps if you were already thinking about going somewhere, but you knew you didn't have to rush into it, with the Two of Swords, perhaps you were thinking about whether you should go or not, or where you want to go and things like that. Alright, the Chariot in the middle, that is your major arcana card, Cancer, and it's the only major arcana card on the table. Right, so everything pretty much revolves around you, or how you say goes, pretty much. Right, speaking of you guys going, the Six of Swords, the next card that came out, is clarified by the Three of Cups. The Six of Swords, for some of you, you guys are literally going somewhere with that Six of Swords. Or the Six of Swords, this is you coming out of that hibernation and getting active again. The Three of Cups, clarifying it, perhaps, like I said, you're back to your normal, happy self after that break you took, or you're going somewhere to some kind of a party, event, gathering, social something, concert, game, show, what have you. Or you're traveling somewhere. Perhaps somebody is getting married and they invited you, and it's like at a remote location, and you were thinking whether you should go or not, and you're deciding to go. Or perhaps it's just a group of people going somewhere and you're joining them. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that card could be interpreted as a card of wish come true, personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And in some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like a party. There's literally people celebrating. There's a table with food and beverages on it. So some kind of a celebration is still coming up for you. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, We're still recovering from all those retrogrades. Mercury retrograde is over at some point during this week, but there's a post-shadow period. So this is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So we got the Knight of Swords, we got the Eight of Wands clarified by the Four of Wands, we have the Sun and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Leo, or any zodiac sign. Somebody is traveling to you. Literally, expect a visit. Or perhaps they will reach out to you and they will send you a ticket to go somewhere. It's going to be up to you whether you want to go or not, or whether you want to meet this person or not. But this looks very promising. Let's just put it that way. I don't see any cards suggesting you'll be rejecting them. No, I don't think so. At least you will give it a thought, and for some of you more than a thought. Here's the deal. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. It could be somebody literally coming to see you. The Eight of Wands, when the next card over, is also a very fast card. That card could also be travel. So when we have 2 travel cards in the same spread, one right next to the other, like I said, expect a knock on the door, expect them to text you and tell you, hey, I'm in town, or hey, I am going somewhere, would you like to come along, or hey, something. Alright, the Four of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Wands, is a great card. It's a card of a commitment to marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. Perhaps if you are traveling yourself, Cancer, this week, you may run into them somewhere, and you don't have to travel far. You know, you could be traveling to your grocery store or somewhere, I don't know. The Four of Wands is, this card often reminds me of an actual wedding, right? But it is a commitment to marriage card. We have the Sun right next to the deck. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with. But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and that was the last card that came out. The Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, feeling on top of the world. And the cherry on top of this reading is the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's 2 people in the Two of Cups, Cancer. Alright, that's you and them. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people feel the same way. You know what I was just thinking? Since we don't have any cards that would usually suggest an X, such as Judgment or Six of Cups, perhaps it's somebody who is not your ex, somebody you used to hang out with, somebody whom you used to work with, or be associated with them in some other way. And if that's the case, if it's just somebody from the past, then the 2 of you are definitely getting the show on the road. But like I said, I don't see any resistance on your part. Alright, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Cancer, this week we have the Moon, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have Justice, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Wands. And we also have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with so many different zodiac signs. I don't think zodiac signs really matter this week for you. Cancer, I think you're starting something brand new. Something you haven't tried before. Alright, some of you could be quitting your 9-to-5 and starting your own business, or you're becoming like a freelancer, right? Or perhaps you just have a bright idea and you're gonna go see what people think about it, find an investor or something. You're definitely starting something or thinking about starting something, right? And it was a hard decision. It was a tough decision for you. The Moon, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Ten of Wands. The Moon could have been a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. It's also a fear of the unknown, right? And the Ten of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of a burden, something that is taking a toll on us, something that's hard on us. So I think you've been thinking about this for a while, but perhaps you were afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And you were sitting in this energy for a while, right? With Strength on the bottom of the deck could have been Leo you were dealing with, but Strength is a card of courage. Having that shows strength to do something, to start something. We have Justice in the middle, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. And Justice, it could be you know, parting ways with your existing company. and justice could be like them cashing you out, giving you a final payment. Or perhaps justice, this is you filing paperwork if you want to start your own company, your own business. Or perhaps you're filing something for a patent. I don't know. What's important here is that at the end we have the Fool clarified by the Ace of Wands, a brand spanking new beginning. Okay, with the Fool card, you're taking a leap of faith, you're taking a risk. The Ace of Wands is a card of inspiration. This is a card of a brand new beginning. It's a card of you just going for it together with the Fool card. Yep, you're doing it this week, Cancer. One piece of advice. About a month ago, I posted something in the community section of my channel. And in that section, I said I recommended not to start anything until the 23rd. Perhaps that's what you're getting ready to do, gearing up to do. Right, if you can wait until the 23rd, I suggest you wait. Because by the 23rd, we'll have all retrogrades over. And I think this is when it's going to be the best time for new beginnings. Just if you can wait until the 23rd. You can prepare. You can get, stuff together, think about it, collect information, this and that, do your research, but the actual launch date, if it is 23rd, then I think it will be the best. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sure you've already recognized the King of Wands from the first spread, the new love spread, even though this is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. The story is still the same. What you're not expecting is the King of Wands coming towards you with a very serious offer, right? And I think I already mentioned in the first spread as we were going through it that they will earn your trust through care, love. They will warm, they will either grow on you or they will melt your heart. I think I listed all those scenarios. I'm trying to remember them right now. But they will, eventually show you that they're serious about you. They are the real deal. I don't even know why I clarified that King of Wands, but the Ten of Pentacles showed up. All Pentacles, right? The King of Wands is surrounded by Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a very fortunate new cycle between you and them. So that's what you're not expecting. All right, I'm not going to spend any more time on this because we already talked about it. This is what I have for you. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.